And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Bob Gibson.
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off. I can promise you that.
Now it's the shortstop, Robin Yount. The pitch. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
It's 7 o'clock.
And the righty deals. That one misses, and that's ball one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Now, Lars Nootbaar. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. And he'll move up to second, no problem. Should be a pass ball, and that takes away the double play. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Gibson, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout.
Well, boy, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Man at second. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Got him. And there's two away.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths, and you can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Hard ground ball, base now. Flying around third is Yount. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Nolan Arenado in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, Boog, it's not often you see a catcher of his caliber defensively lose the handle on a pitch like that, but it does happen to everyone at some point or another, especially with all the nasty stuff we see pitchers throwing up there these days. He won't be happy with himself about that, though.
Caught him looking for the K. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at Wrigley Field, and towing the slab in this one, Randy Johnson. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, you know, it's not a lot for a starter, so always very important for him to have a good feel and command of 3. Sometimes you can make that 3 look like 4 if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But well, one thing about it,
now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied. He crushes that one to center field. It's 1-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do,
Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Siggy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He circles the bases. Second home run of the inning for him. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
Siggy, this one got out of here in a hurry. Let's take a look at it again with Statcast.
Well, 116 miles per hour off the bat is just absolutely crushed. We knew that, seeing it with our eyes, but the number, incredible. And only a handful of players are.
Throw cut off to second, and he's out, trying for two.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Around first, digging for two. And he's out on the tag. A long throw, and that's the third out. Back here at the friendly confines. New inning getting. Jim Palmer takes over on the mound, and he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Number 22, Jim Palmer.
The wind to the pitch. And that one fouled off. That clips a corner.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Pitch. That one off the mark. Now 1-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And that one is in for a strike.
He's a bad hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
In there at the knees.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Next to hit, Jordan Walker. And there's the strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. Not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
The Cardinals down by a run here at the top of the second. In the air to left center. Musial getting an angle on it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the second. Now the Cubs catcher, Andre Dawson. Johnson back to work. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And up next for Chicago, Tony Gwynn. Foul ball there. Johnson, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally there's a swing and a drive. And it's gone! Home run! And this place is rocking. It's 4-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back, and they add a run. It's 5-1. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip.
And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short.
Lance Lynn comes on now. So the lineup flips over. Mike Trout, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-1. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
The relay. And they tag him out. And now here is Roberto Clemente. On the ground. Can't glove it cleanly. He decides to eat it, and they come away without an out. Man at first with one gone. Harmon Killebrew, the next Cub to hit. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Clemente makes the turn at second. Now the tag at third, and they got it. The throw to second is offline. So man aboard, and next for the Cubs, Mike Schmidt. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Hammered down the line, could be extra bases. Runner holds it third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it. So up now for Chicago, Andre Dawson. Singled and scored his first time. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
When you're working with this,
John King gets the call from the pen. Base is empty with 2 away. And up next for Chicago, Tony Gwynn. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And next is the designated hitter, Frank Thomas. He's already homered in this game. Hard hit left side. They take the force out, and thank goodness the... Here at Wrigley Field.
The center fielder for 25, Tommy Edman.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, John Smoltz.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 29, John.
And here it comes. There's the strike at the knees.
with how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Yeah,
Oh,
down
one's
at the
the count.
plate as he swings through strike one. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
He goes down looking.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. The Cards with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. To short, could be 2. Walker got him on the off-balance throw. And there are 2 outs.
Well, he certainly didn't look comfortable or fluid on that play. And later in this ball game, this could come back to bite him if the ball is hit to him and he's playing that same position.
The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. He's in there. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. Edman, the runner at third. Murray on at first with 2 down. Boots it. Runner from third comes across, and it's now 10-2. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's Nolan Arenado. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And the runners will move up. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. On the ground, right side. And he's in safely at third. And a run comes in to score. Here's the catcher to hit, Gary Carter. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Larry Walker. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game. So the batting order turns over. Here's Mike Trout. Wormburner into the outfield for a knock. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline, but he's in there easily.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty far.
Uh-oh, and he broke early for third. Now the tag at third, and they got him. Now at the plate, Stan Musial. That's hard hit on the line. Edman pulls that one down, 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Hammer, base hit, and that extends the inning. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And now, Harmon Killebrew. Base snack center field. Lead runner around second. Here comes Clemente around third. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to Zach Gallen will take over here.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 24, Zach Gallen.
behind in the pitch. That's a strike. 0-1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And they'll do it again. Next offering is in for a strike. On to first. But no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
Gets it to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Tommy Edman next up for the Cardinals. Reached on an infield single his first time. And it's fouled away. Goldie leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And he picks it up in foul territory. Right-hander kicks, deals. Sets him down looking. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Now
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Robin Yount getting ready to hit. On the ground to the left. And they put the tag on him. That's the third out. And we're back. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Mike Schmidt. King back to work. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they add a run. It's 12-3.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles.
That one is absolutely belted. Makes the catch up against the wall. So up next, Tony Gwynn.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Cut off, throw to second. And he's got no chance. He's out. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Frank Thomas. 1 for 2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 13-3.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now Larry Walker. And a base hit right there. And that turns the lineup over. To second, pulls him off the bag.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice
runner breaks for third. And that one fouled off. Now a step off, and he's caught between the bases. To third, tag, got it. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We played 4. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the top of the new pitcher on now, Don Sutton. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And it's even up. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. kicks and fires. Swings and misses. One away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And first offering is fouled off. One out, bases empty. And he deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Got him swinging. Here's Nolan Gorman.
The second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Just missed.
Ball one, no strike.
The Redbirds with a lot of ground to make up, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that one's a little bit low, and it's 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
1 strike.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
There's a strike. Gets to it, on to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, JoJo Romero. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Mike Trout. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. The line of the pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Into the bleachers and gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 14-3. And next for the Cubs, Stan Musial. 1 for 3. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A massive home run. And they add to the lead. It's 15-3.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too.
Roberto Clemente, the next Cub to hit. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. Base hit, left center field. Around first and hustling for second. The tag, and he's out. Now it's going to be Harmon Killebrew. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one. And
so out of the pen comes the right-hander, Andrew Kittredge.
Number 29, Andrew Kittredge.
Now here is Mike Schmidt. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That one ripped left field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Now he'll turn for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. And at second with 1 away. Now the Cubs catcher, Andre Dawson. Left field, way back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A 2-run homer. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they add a couple more. It's 18-3.
sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy.
Throws to second. And he's there with a double.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Uh-oh, and he broke early for third. To third, tag, got got him.
Looked to me like he was trying to time the pitcher's delivery, but jumped the gun just a little bit. Good job by the pitcher of not panicking, under control, deals with the situation.
Oh, he gloves it.
Make a great catch like that. It's all about timing the jump. His timing was perfect. Excellent grab, and he comes down with it. The inning is over.
Back here at Wrigley Field, now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Johan Santana.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 57, Johan Santana.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Pulled the string on the changeup. And up next for St. Louis, Gary Carter, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This to third, into the outfield base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second with one away. Next is the designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. And that one is lifted in the air. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. 2 down. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. Now some trouble handling the breaking ball.
0-1.
Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third.
Well, they're setting this guy up to fail, putting him into the toughest defensive position to play on the field, in my opinion. And when things like this happen, it's kind of what you expect.
No ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slog regardless of the count.
And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. Back here at the friendly confines. Well, we go bottom 6. So up now for Chicago, Larry Walker. The pitch. And that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard makes the turn. He's digging for second. Here's the tag, and he's out. And that's a base hit into left field. Around first, digging for 2. Now a relay to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. Now the number 2 hitter, Stan Musial. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And he's out on the tag. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Eric Gagne.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 38, Eric Gagne.
And a pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Killebrew moving under this one. And out number one on the grab.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Dawson makes the grab, and there's two gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Eddie Murray will hit next. And a swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And a big swing and a miss. Dawson collects, fires to first, got him. Inning over on the strikeout. This one pretty well decided at this point. Midway and in. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 62. 3-4-5 due up for the home team. And now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. And a pitch. Swing and a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single. Harmon Killebrew, the next Cub to hit. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Here comes Clemente around third to second, but way too late. Safe there. So man aboard, Mike Schmidt, the next Cub to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but
now a step off, and he's caught between the bases. Now the tag at third, and they got him. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Makes the turn and heads for second. The tag, and he's out. And talk about efficient. 3 outs on 3 pitches, and the inning is done. Here at Wrigley. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Greg Maddux.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 31, Greg Maddux.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. And a big swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Here's a strike. Maddux, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a 2-seamer, a curve, and he works in a slider.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Killebrew. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Gary Carter next up for the Cardinals. Swings and misses. Slider right there.
0-1's the count.
Fastball for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Here comes a pitch. Outside corner, there's a strike. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Cubbies out in front 18-4. And we're back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the Cubs catcher, Andre Dawson.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
The pitch. Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. Another homer. His 3rd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 19-4.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out?
Swings here and blasts one left field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his third extra base hit of the game. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And there's one down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Larry Walker. 4 for 4 with 3 doubles and a single. That's a base hit. Run scores. Throw cut off to second. And he's out easily. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Mike Trout. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The throw into second, around first, heading for 2. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. All set for the start of the inning. So here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Raleigh Fingers. Raleigh, the tall righty, 34-year-old vet, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. The pitch. There's a strike. Late with the swing there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Fires over to Killebrew. Now only 1 out remaining. Now up for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. And a foul ball. Raleigh is just 1 strike away. And that's in for a strike. Up with it, fires to first. But no chance to get him. And he'll take first on the strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Robin Yim digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. The Cubbies up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gets to it on the first, and that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.